A civil society organization, CSO, raises the alarm over denial of visa to Nigerian business mogul. Can you imagine? I'm sure this is happening somewhere in China. Eh? So who is this business mogul that denying his visa from traveling? And which country is doing that? We need to know. So let's dive into the detail quickly. I know it's happening in China, but let's go into the detail quickly to see what is happening between um, Nigerians and the Chinese government. A group, the National Civil Society Council of Nigeria, NCSCN, has called on the federal government to urgently intervene in the alleged denial of visas to Mr. Kingsley Okpala, the Chief Executive Officer and founder of New Age Mobile Concept Limited, who has been conducting business with Chinese practitioners, with Chinese partners for several years. The NCSCN also issued a 48-hour ultimatum to the Chinese embassy, urging them to satisfactorily address the matter or face possible picketing of the Chinese embassy and all Chinese business premises across Nigeria. So during a press conference in Abuja, Blessing Akinloshotu, the executive director of NCSCN, questioned the Chinese embassy's authority to authenticate a Nigerian passport when the federal government of Nigeria and the Nigerian Immigration Service had done so. We draw the attention of the Nigerian government, the government of the Republic of China, and the international community to a high-level injustice and business conspiracy against Kingsley Akinloshotu Limited, stated. So he highlighted Mr. Okpala's significant contribution to the trade of producing and manufacturing phone accessories in partnership with Chinese companies, emphasizing that the persistent visa denials based on accusations of using a fake passport are unjust. Can you imagine? How did they know that the passport the man is using is a fake passport? That we don't know. These visa denials have not only impeded the company's business but also caused emotional distress, loss of opportunities, and financial hardship for Mr. Okpala. So the potential impact on New Age's business operations in Nigeria, risking the livelihoods of over 2,000 Nigerians who opened on the company for employment. This in turn, could escalate unemployment rates and negatively impact the country's economy. So we call on Nigerians and relevant authorities, both national and internationally, to address this business conspiracy against a Nigerian and the nation as a whole. The NCNCN urged people to carefully consider the implications of these injustices, emphasizing the need to stand against such emperors, to prevent or such practices to prevent similar occurrences in the future. Will they do that? They will not. They will not. I told you. This is a very bad situation. Like Chinese government, they are all over Nigeria and all over South African countries, but they keep denying and maltreating Africans in China. What kind of attention is that? And this is the same government that this country that Nigeria is giving almost all of our natural resources to. Almost everything is done in Nigeria by China, by the Chinese, and the Chinese who will not employ our people, they will go and bring their own people from their country. Now, with all that they are doing to us in Nigeria, they still want to exploit Nigerians in China. So after you collected visa fee and everything, airline fee and everything, you are coming to say the person is not fit to enter your country. Why? This country is something else, I'm telling you. And the Nigerian lawmakers will be looking. They wouldn't even do anything about it. Is that not very bad? Yeah. As I always say, Chinese have come up with a new way of taking over people's businesses. Once you import goods from China, they will follow it up. They will follow it up to see where the goods are going, and if you have a rapid sales, they will move in and open the business and punch away from the business with price and push away. Can you imagine? That's exactly what they want to do to Mr. Kingsley, but the Yoruba tribal idiots on this page can't relate because they are mostly fraudsters sitting at the home looking for a white woman to defraud, so they don't understand these issues. Can you imagine? Hmm? It is quite an unfortunate situation, I tell you. Because aren't you stupid? What has the tribe got to do with this? Did you even notice that a Yoruba person heads the NSCN? Okay. Oh. The civil society organization are turning themselves into something else. How? For voicing out something that the government is not responsive to. It's good now. If not for CSOs in Nigeria, who would have been hearing some things? So they are not crazy. They are just doing their job. And somebody is saying, have you asked the Chinese embassy why he was denied? Do you think they don't have their reason for denial? Being a recognized businessman does not mean they can't deny him visa if the embassy observed a reason. And if it is to embarrass the businessman, the federal government will surely step in to call the embassy to order. For where? Which federal government? Is it the federal government of Nigeria that cannot even help the citizens? That the terrorists are killing Nigerians and they can't wake up? It's a useless government. The government is only good in looking for where to borrow money or where to take grant from other World Bank or International Monetary Fund or other bigger nations. That is what they're good in. So no country has right to deny a visa based on passport authentication as far as it is not their country's passport. Only the Nigerian immigration can exclusively say whether a passport is fake or authentic. Can any individual obtain a passport that is not real in 2023? I live in Asia for over a decade. This is what they do. They want to stop the man from importing so many, so they can take over the route and fix a Chinese to begin to import same accessories. Can you imagine? They want to they have seen that the route is very viable, so they want to take over the business from him, and that is why they are using subtle way to frustrate him, so he can drop the business, then they will take it. That is a very bad one. I must tell you the truth. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment for sharing.